Randy Lewis. And today we had a chance, a rare opportunity, to sit down with Joe Maurer. We asked him a few simple questions about his life. And honestly, I think you'll find it very interesting. We're here with Mr. Maurer, business education teacher. Mr. Maurer, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Maurer, how did you get involved in teaching?
Well, when I look back, I had a lot of teachers in high school and grade school, elementary school. Some of them were really, really good, and some of them were really, really not so good at all. But I was always struck by the fact that they really affected people's lives, either in a good way or a bad way. But I really thought it was an opportunity to really help people in a good way. I mean, there were a couple of teachers that I really admired, and they did so much good in their career. I thought, what a great way to combine earning a paycheck with actually helping people and contributing to the world. And I think that's really why I became a teacher. Mostly the good ones, I would say they did inspire me the most. Yeah, there was a teacher I had in high school. His name was Dr. Bissell. He was a PhD in science. And he really inspired me because he really knew how to interact with people. He had a great sense of humor. He helped people a lot. He enjoyed his job. He was really smart. He was intelligent. He really had an impact on people. And I never thought I could be like him, and I still don't think I could ever be like him. But I do think about him a lot when I'm doing this job. And I'm wondering if he would be happy with the way I do the job, because I don't think I do it as well as he did. He died about a year ago. And so I think about him a lot this time of year.
Mr. Maurer, what do you think the most rewarding part of teaching is?
Well, I really do think the most rewarding part of teaching is really helping people. I mean, I know it sounds silly, and it sounds like almost like something you hear all the time, but it's true. I mean, one of the most selfish things that you can do is to help other people. Because when you're helping other people, you're the one that feels good. You go home at the end of the day and you feel like you did something that mattered. Now, granted, on a lot of days, maybe you don't help anybody, but maybe you do a little bit of good. I mean, and that really helps you to feel good about your job. There are so many jobs in the world where you go home at the end of the day and you don't feel good about what you did. But I'm lucky that when I go home at the end of the day, even if it wasn't the best day, at least I know I tried to do something that in some small way made my little corner of the world a little bit better. So really, to me, that's one of the most rewarding, if not the most rewarding thing about this job.
Our next question, Mr. Maurer, what do you do in your free time?
Well, I don't have a lot of free time, but I do like to travel, and I don't travel enough, but I do like to travel. And sometimes I'll go with friends, and sometimes I'll go with my brother or my mother. Sometimes I go alone, because I've discovered that even if you travel alone, it can be really, really a growth experience, even if it's stressful traveling alone. So I do love to travel. And I do like to hike, I do like to walk, I do like to read, I read a lot. And I like to learn about all sorts of things. And like I read this great book about physics this summer. So I learned all about physics and cutting edge science. And I love to learn about medicine. I just love that topic. Because my dad died 10 years ago, and that's when I realized how little mainstream medicine really knows about the human body. So I do read a lot of stuff about medicine, and I eat that stuff up, and people think I'm crazy. My friends think I'm crazy because I'm always trying to tell them what they should be doing different in terms of their health. But I do love to read, and I love to learn, and I guess those are some of the main things that I like to do. And I do like to just relax and watch television and visit with friends, talk on the phone a little bit. But I would say that's about it. That's what comes to my mind.
Okay, Mr. Maurer, now we're going to ask you some rapid-fire questions.
Rapid-fire questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to say one or the other, such as cat or dog, and you give me your response if it was cat or dog, and just one-word answers.
Because the one word I choose, that's the word I like.
That's correct.
Okay.
Mr. Maurer. All right.
All right, I'm with you.
Are you ready, Mr. Maurer?
Yes.
Batman or Superman?
Superman.
Fruits or vegetables?
Vegetables.
Football or baseball?
Baseball.
Comedies or horror?
Horror.
Law or accounting?
Accounting.
Jail or prison?
Prison.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Burger King or McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Morning person or night person?
Night all the way, man.
Train or plane?
Plane. That is really fun. That is really neat.
We really appreciate your time, Mr. Maurer. We'd like to thank you for taking
Well,
the
I
time.
thank you for asking me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
That was Joe Maurer, Business Education for Verona Area High School.